Hello, welcome back to our tutorial video series. This video will guide you through the process of conducting noise and network tests, two of the valuable tools included in our Axio Nimbus application. Understanding these tests will help you make more informed decisions when building out and scaling your wireless network. To conduct these tests, you'll need the following equipment: an Axio Beam node, an Android device with the Axio Nimbus app downloaded, a USB to micro USB cable, and the OTG adapter that came in the box with your gateway. Let's get started by turning on our node. Now, we'll connect the node to our Android device, using our micro USB to USB cable and our OTG adapter. Plug the micro USB side of your cable into the micro USB port of the node, with the other end of the cable attaching to your OTG adapter and plugging into your Android device. Now on your Android device, open up the Axio Nimbus app and press the Start button. Please ensure you allow the permissions requested by this pop-up, as this allows the node to communicate with Nimbus. Be the download icon beside the name of your project to arrive at the project setup page. From here, we'll open the menu by clicking the icon in the top left. Then from the menu we'll select Noise Test. We'll start by pressing the Reset button in the node and acknowledging the pop-up that we see in the Axio Nimbus app. Then simply click the play icon in the top right of your screen to initiate the noise test. As your node scans the environment for noise, 3 lines will appear on the graph marked min, max, and average. The midline represents the signal strength at which your nodes will no longer be able to communicate with the network. The max line displays the point at which noise may begin to interfere with your connections, and the average line between them represents the average noise present in this environment. Basically, we can consider the area on the graph below the lines as unavailable network space, while the area above the lines would be considered good available network space, where our nodes will have no problem connecting. Now that we understand the noise levels of your environment, we can move on to a network test to ensure our signal strength is sufficient. We do this by tapping the stop icon in the top right of your screen to end the noise test, then acknowledging the pop-up, then open the menu by clicking the top left, and select Home. On the Set of Project page, you'll notice a row of icons along the bottom. Tap on the Network Test icon. Initiate a network test. You'll now see a 2-minute countdown begin at the top right corner of your screen while your node scans the network, looking for available connections. In some instances, especially if this is the first time your node has been connected to the network, it may take the full 2 minutes for the network test to find a connection. This is not a cause for alarm. If your nodes are unable to find anything within the 2-minute countdown, another 2-minute countdown will begin. As your node discovers connections in the network, that will be displayed on this screen. As we can see here, the node has now discovered our gateway, and we're connected with a signal strength of -33 dBm. If more connections are available, they'll be listed here on the screen. You'll be able to see the signal strength of each connection to better understand the layout of your network. Since this is the only node I've got paired to my demo gateway at the moment, I wouldn't expect to see any more connections. However, for live projects, we recommend that you see at least 2 available connections in this list to make sure your node has multiple ways to get the data back to your gateway. Now that we've seen the signal strength of our connection to the gateway, let's go back to our noise test to make sure that's within the allowable threshold of our network. Tap the play icon to begin and we'll see the graph begin to populate. As the lines settle, We'll notice that our signal strength from our network tests came in at -33, which, as you can see here, is well within the allowable range, and we should not have any issues maintaining this connection whatsoever. A proper understanding of these tests will ensure that you've got the most reliable network possible for your unique environment. This concludes our tutorial on conducting noise and network tests. If you've got any questions, please feel free to reach out to us at support@axio.com. Thanks for stopping by.